person learn two different art forms together? Yes, you can, but that is a huge responsibility on yourself. I would suggest learning one art form, one lifetime isn't enough to learn one art form. So, possibly learning 2-3 dance forms is impossible according to me, but you can understand n number of art forms in this lifetime. But learning and mastering one is possible. Understanding different art forms is possible. Now, how do you practice it without bringing the essence of the other one into this, or the mannerisms of Kuchipudi is not brought into Bharatanatyam, which is again a very, very difficult task. One reason being the regional difference, the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you stand, the way you do things in Andhra is so different from how it is done in Tamil Nadu or in Delhi or in Kerala, or take southern states. So all the southern states, it's so different. So all those mannerisms are involved in making an art form. So it is difficult to practice two art forms without mixing the mannerisms. But if you look at Abhinaya pattern today, the same Abhinaya pattern is used by Bharatanatyam dancers and Mohiniyattam dancers and Kuchipudi dancers. As I said, it has become global. The Abhinaya pattern has become global. But if you take the olden days, everything was so different. So I would say it is okay to learn 2-3 art forms. Mastering it is a huge task, and it needs a lot more. You have to invest so much more of your time and energy into it, not to mix up either style. See, if you look at the basic posture of Bharatanatyam and Kuchipudi is different. The way you keep your Natyarambham itself is different. The way you hold your head. The Attami is this in Bharatanatyam, but in Kuchipudi they use a lot of these kind of movements, the way you look, the way you smile. And in Kuchipudi we use lot of Vachika Abhinaya. We lip sync along with the dance. In Bharatanatyam it is not used. In Mohiniyattam it is not used. The way you sit in Mohiniyattam is different. The way you move your body is different. It's more of circular movements in Mohiniyattam. It's more of linear movements in Bharatanatyam. In Kuchipudi it's a combination of both. So how do you practice all this? So if you bring your circular movement into Kuchipudi, we are actually compromising on the style. But you can do it if you put an extra effort not to use the same kind of circular movement into Kuchipudi. That depends on your, the time and effort you put into it. So personally, I was a Mohiniyattam dancer as well. I have learnt Mohiniyattam when I was young, but I had to stop it at one point, and when I decided to do Kuchipudi, it was a major shift. I had to unlearn everything that was in my system to do Kuchipudi, especially being a Kerala, to understand the culture of Andhra, the way they sit and talk and adapt that style was a task for me. For that I had to sacrifice Mohiniyattam, which was again one of my favorite art form. But I don't find it as a sacrifice, but that is again a learning process or mastering one particular art form. Yes, you can learn, but again it is up to you how much time and effort you put into it. But if you are looking at a global way of dancing and Abhinaya, none of this would matter. So it is completely your philosophy. So everyone is, it is a very subjective matter, I would say.